Right, we are live. Why isn't it switching over? Here we go. It's not showing our avatar either. Kind of weird. You guys, something weird. There's a bunch of real weird stuff happening. Let us know. Hey, what's up, everybody? Let us know in the chat how you guys are doing and if you guys can hear us okay. Something is wrong because it's not showing our avatars, but we are here. So just let us know if you guys can hear us okay. I'm going to try to... This is weird. Hold on.
No, the audio is okay, but just we don't see our avatars or anything.
Okay. Always got to be something. I guess Jeff Keighley caught me talking shit on him. How's the background music? Is it too low? He caught us talking shit on him before the show. I think the background music is fine. Okay. All right, let me fix that to where our avatars aren't shown. What's up, everybody? Hit that like button as you come in, please. We got a lot to talk about. My brother Cold Blood, man, he got some good news. Cold Blood. So what happened today? You were trying to, you were lucky and you walked in on an opportunity to get something special today.
Yeah, I finally got a lobotomy. I feel so much better now.
You do? Okay. Great.
Was a great opportunity.
There we go. All right, it's showing us now.
Well, it's almost the same, bro, as a lobotomy, bro. Like getting this dog shit ass disk drive from PlayStation Direct is a fucking fight.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I got that bitch now. Oh my god, I'm so glad.
I know.
I have so many games I can play right now. That's crazy.
Yeah. And there's so many games that you can play, and not to have the disc drive. I really think Sony shit the bed on that part. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah. I think they totally shit the bed on that, bro. See here, the Game Award. Let me see if I can find the Game Awards. Images. Yeah, they should have had that. They should have had two models. I get making multiple SKUs. They didn't want to do. Fuck it. Who cares? Do it. Just do it. Who cares? Just do it. That's all I have to say about that. Just fucking do it. You know, everything like I mean, again, I don't want to seem like I'm whining because you guys, if you've seen the content, you've seen the videos, like we are way more enthusiastic about our pros than, you know, it's not perfect and we definitely got some shit to talk about today. But me personally, I'm enthusiastic, but I remember I was cleaning out my closet because I like to keep my console boxes. Don't ask me why. So I pulled my PlayStation 5 box out of the closet. I keep all my receipts and shit in the box or whatever. I don't, it's just a little quirky thing I do. And I went to go get my PlayStation 5 Pro box. And bruh, like the difference in material, it's like the PlayStation 5 Pro box was made out of paper and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like so flimsy, no handle. I'm like, bro, like, come on, man. This is like a high-end item. You should be in a high-end box. And I just think that what probably motivated Sony is they probably, again, trying to cut corners. But no, even something like a box, it's like it's like, mind share and fanfare. And that shit you can't overlook, because when you do like fuck up and it's not your fault, if you like cater to your audience, they're more forgiving. But if you're like trying to cut corners and you fuck up, and they're like, God damn, like, you know, get on your fucking job. And I think that's the problem with PlayStation right now, is that, you know, the eyes are on them because they've cut so many corners in some significant areas, and people are like, when they do mess up, people are just looking at them like, come on, dude, like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Trying to send this out. Here we go. Image. Want everybody to know that we're live. Do us a huge favor. Let people know that we're live too. We got a lot to talk about. I do want to say though, first and foremost, before we go anywhere, before we get into any subject matter, I want to say thank you guys for, you know, your support of the channel. Cold Blood and I really appreciate it. We noticed, like, over the week, even when Cold Blood was out, we just noticed, or when he was on vacation, we noticed there was just a whole bunch of games, or game sites that were talking about the PlayStation 5 Pro. And again, we're not saying it's perfect. I mean, there's way more benefits than there are cons, but we're not saying it's perfect. Like, we just illustrated, like, there should have been 2 SKUs. That being said, there's some people going out cold blood and just saying all types of crazy shit that don't make any sense. Just trying to hate on it where it doesn't deserve hate. And we just wanted to take an opportunity.
Wait. My fucking PC for $500 can beat your Pro.
Yeah.
Shut up, pony.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you hear most of the time.
Yeah, the amount of people, like, the Xbox, or I will say they're tame, bro, compared to PC Master Race.
Bro, they can't even talk shit.
Yeah.
They can't even talk shit right now about the Game Awards. They are out of the picture, bro, completely.
Yeah.
Okay, they can talk about Hellblade getting all the fucking dog shit ass nominations for all the stuff that nobody cares about.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, go ahead, but fuck, bro, it's another year of you get nothing nominated for Game of the Year.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then your only upgrade option from the Series X is a Series X with 2 terabytes.
Yeah.
Wow. Diskless. On top of that.
Let's hit that like button, y'all. Let's get to 10 so we can start the show. We got a lot to talk about. Also, yeah, there's a lot of PC Master Race people that have something to say. And I know a lot of them will say, well, you guys brought us into it. No, all we did was we compared like a graphics card, because there's a lot of measurements out there about graphics card, and we said, look, this thing can battle first. I think they said a 4070, or, you know, it's in line with a 4070 or something like that. Digital Foundry said something like that, or 4060. I can't remember. That being said, they were just using that to gauge its capabilities. And PC Master Race took that to heart. I don't know why they took that to heart. It's not like the 4070 is their strongest card. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many other components, like the world's strongest PC is going to destroy everything. We know that. But they took it to heart. And then they wanted to inject themselves in this battle. And so many of them talked about, like you said, Cold Blood, the $500 PC or the $700 PC. And so when it was time for them to go out there and make it, they didn't take the challenge. The only one that attempted it so far is Linus Tech Tips. And he had to use PC parts. And he still failed. He still failed. So it's like, what are we going to get to a point to where, you know, even though this thing is more expensive than traditional consoles or even mid-gen refreshes, we understand what's going on here. you know what? It's a little bit of, we're not gonna lie. There's a little bit of, they could have made this cheaper, but the board's like, we're gonna maximize our profits because we ain't got no competition. Like Cold Blood said, like Xbox ain't even in discussion no more. So why would you scale back? The board ain't gonna let you. Secondly, speaking of Xbox, they set the precedent for high-powered mid-gen refreshes with the Xbox One X. They said, look, if we got a high-powered mid-gen refresh that's just not giving you up to 40 frames, it's doing some technologically marvel stuff, that's an additional $200 to $250 because that's what they did with the Xbox One X. It just so happened that back when those released, there were price cuts. There are no price cuts. Matter of fact, it was a price hike because the digital went up $50. The PlayStation 5 digital went up $50. So there were no price hikes. No price cuts. That being said, so I get the price thing, but all this other stuff, you could put a $700. Like people are putting $1,300 PCs together and they're falling short. Let's give this thing credit where it's due. If you're a console gamer who adores console gaming, and you looked at and mainly you game on performance mode, like I have, like Cold Blood does, and you look at it and you say, you know what? I enjoy my performance mode, but if it could look like the quality mode, that would be awesome. Well, that's going to take a lot of power under the hood, combined with, in the case of the PlayStation 5 Pro, some kick-ass technology. And that's what we got. So I wanted to express that again. There are flaws. There are problems. We're going to talk about them today, along with the good. But the PlayStation 5 Pro is it's a marvel of technology right now. That still, needs work in certain areas, but it's doing some crazy shit. So let's not get out here and pretend like we don't understand who this product is for, what it's supposed to do. So we just simply said, look, man, we're tired of all the bullshit out there and the people trying to grift and just take advantage of the algorithm on YouTube. Because YouTube don't give a fuck. They're not an educational platform. They're a platform just purely for entertainment and that can draw in advertisers. So we went out there and we put out a video that, expressed, particular experiences with the PlayStation 5 Pro. And that video is doing quite well. At the time of this recording, I think it's at 3,200, which is high. It's on the higher end of our videos. It's particularly under 24 hours. A lot of people who didn't know what the channel was have discovered the channel because of it. And more importantly, we got some critical information. We discovered that, and I can see the data. They are showing our videos to all demographics. Xbox fans, PC fans, PlayStation people. They're showing it to everybody. And the overwhelming...
You know why?
Well, go ahead.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because everybody hates the PlayStation 5 Pro. That's why.
Well, that's what they were hoping. That's what they hoped. Because I'm going to tell you, when I looked at the data, most of the people are positive about it. And when you look at our comments, most of the people are positive. I got my PlayStation 5 Pro, and they're showing it to everybody. I get to see all of the content creators that are seeing it and their fan base and all that stuff. So yeah, YouTube, I get that, negative commentary does draw crowds. But there's a silent underbelly of gamers who have the Pro and they love it. And there just was no content out there for them to express that, but without getting into some big ass argument. Like even the people that don't agree, I'm not arguing with them. You can say what you want. Because what I find, Cold Blood, is, well, really all of them. 100% of the people that disagree, you can tell they don't have the Pro. Because they say shit like, it's only 15% more powerful. They're using talking points. I don't see anybody say, you know what, I got my Pro and I didn't like it, or it underwhelmed me. I'm not seeing anybody say that. I'm seeing people say they're using Colt Eastwood or whoever talking points. or boomstick. They're using broomstick talking points. Just wanted to put that out there. All right. So let's do this. Hold on. Because I got to switch this around. We got to edit this. I want to make sure that we're going to read the chat before we get into all this, but I want to talk about the Game Awards. The Game Awards. And I want to kick it off with cold blood, if you don't mind, good brother. I want to start off with how long we've been streaming for. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Let's get to 10 likes. Let's get to 10 likes. I want to start it off with this though, cold blood. Let's talk about the Game Award. Let me show this right here. Because to me, this is wild. This is a good friend of the channel, Chris of Gamer Guild TV. If you get a chance, check out Gamer Guild TV. I used to roll with them and kick it with them when I was doing my Stadia thing. And now that we do more cloud coverage, they've gone and they cover everything as well. They don't just cover cloud. They cover PlayStation, Xbox. They cover every PC. So check them out. They got some good content. But Chris, who I'm a fan of his work, he said, look, when it comes to the Game Awards, he says expansions and DLC should not be considered Game of the Year in my book, no matter how good. By all means, give them another category. But this just takes away from other studios' hard work at producing something new for this year rather than building on what came before it. And I was like, yeah, I totally agree, bro. It's not like it's unprecedented. Golden Joystick Awards, which is airing this Thursday, by the way, they do this already. And this is just a list of their categories. And guess what they have here? Best Game Expansion. I got my thoughts, but before I go into my ranty shit, Cold Blood, what do you think about these Game Award nominees? I mean, what do you think about DLC making it to Game of the Year and the Game Award nominees overall?
It's disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love Elden Ring, but this is disgusting. You literally just took a place for someone else that could have been there.
Yeah.
And don't stop me on Balatro. I fucking dare you. Oh my god, this is a travesty.
Mm-hmm.
A deck builder.
Yeah.
Game of the Year. What fucking dog was voting for that shit, bro?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but this shit should be in the indie category and stay the fuck there.
Yeah.
This is not a fucking Game of the Year material game. I'm sorry. You can be a fucking 99 on Metacritic. It doesn't matter. Yeah. You are not Game of the Year material. Fuck off. All the other 4 games, completely agree. They should be in Game of the Year. Astrobot, Final Fantasy, ReFantazio, and what was the last one?
The last one was Elden Ring.
No. There was one more.
Oh,
besides fucking Balatro.
I gotta look. Let me go to the Game Awards. I would probably help the game.
I don't have the list in front of me right now.
Yeah.
I just know the games I would have put in Game of the Year myself.
Mm-hmm. You know, why
something else was in there.
Why isn't the Game Awards website popping up?
Because it's too early, probably still.
Okay. Game Awards 2024 nominees. Let's see here. Game of the Year is Astrobot, Balatro, Wukong, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy. Yeah, Wukong.
Yeah, Wukong. Yeah, Wukong. Oh. All 4 completely deserve to be in there. Bilateral? Nah, I don't see it. I'm sorry. Games like this, no.
Yeah.
Are you good in everything you do, or are you just a good as deck builder?
Yeah. I mean, what is it? Is this like what is this? What type of fucking game is that?
Watch it. Watch a trailer. Look at it.
Like, come on, man. We got to stop doing this just for the sake of doing it. Like, there can be a situation where you know, an indie game this particular year just doesn't make it. We can't brute force shit, man.
Bro, it's not even like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bro. It's literal cards.
Oh
like
my fucking
cards.
God. This is solitaire. What are we doing here? This is fucking solitaire. This is game of the year.
Yep. Apparently, by the dog jury that they have over there, this is game of the year material, bro.
What the fuck is this? This is solitaire. What is this dog shit?
It's a roguelike deck builder.
Oh my fucking bro.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Y'all can miss me with that shit.
Oh my fucking God, bro. Look, go ahead. I let me shut up, Cold Blood, because you know me. I'll run my fucking mouth. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, continue. Oh my fucking God.
No. I'm thankful to Jeff. I'm very thankful to him.
Mm-hmm.
He showed his fucking hypocritical ass jury now for what they really are. Fucking dogs.
Yeah.
That can't appreciate games that do everything right. From visuals to narrative story to gameplay, bro. Nah, they don't appreciate that. They appreciate to be either neutral as fuck or be as fucking quirky as shit. Like fucking bilateral is. A game about playing cards in a roguelike manner. Like, the fuck is that?
What is this shit?
Get this shit off, bruh. Like, this is an even worse insult than fucking Elden Ring. And I don't like Elden Ring being in Game of the Year discussion. Not anymore. Back in 2022, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, yeah, absolutely.
Now I don't appreciate this game being there. This place could have been reserved for either Stellar Blade, Silent Hill, or something else, bro. Anything, really. Rest of the shit. Why is this Impact bullshit in there still? Like, nobody gives a fuck about Impact.
Yeah.
Why is accessibility a fucking award now? Like, really, accessibility should be celebrated no matter the fucking game award or not. It should not be a fucking award at all. You should just do it so people can play a game.
This should be standard. Like, it should be part of.
Yeah, it should be at this point. Yes, it should be fucking standard. You have some accessibility options if your game is impossible to play for a colorblind person or something. But games for Impact, what are we doing here? Streamer of the year, fuck off. Like, bro, what are these fucking nominations for? Nobody gives a fuck about that. This is just a time filler. You're gonna see a dev go around, oh look, I got an award for Impact. But get the fuck out. I couldn't care less that you got this award. It literally doesn't. It literally does the opposite of what it should be doing. You getting this award? I don't want your game. Fuck off. Bye bye. But that accessibility shit, bro. It's made for games like Dragon Age. Let's be honest. So Dragon Age can get some goddamn award. That's what it's really made for.
Go ahead, brother.
I mean, the rest of the nominations are as expected, really.
Yeah.
There was not much like, oh shit, why is that? And you know, like, okay, Hellblade 2, why the fuck is it anywhere? Like that shit should not be even mentioned at all. I'm sorry. I played that shit. I was suffering for 6 hours straight. Suffering from just pure boredom, bro.
What game was that?
Hellblade 2.
Oh yeah.
I was suffering so much trying to beat that motherfucker. And it's just a straight line almost. With a little bit of puzzles, bro.
Oh god.
Oh my god. This shit, bro. This gave me nightmares afterwards. But okay, whatever. At least it's not in Game of the Year where it should not be even anywhere close to. Fuck that shit. No, it should be in the worst first-party game release of the year. Yeah. If they have an award like this, bro, I would nominate Hellblade 2 immediately.
I couldn't believe that
And I would put Lego Horizon in there. I would put Concord in there. Fuck both of those. From Nintendo, I don't know, bro. Did Nintendo even release something that was noteworthy this year?
Yeah, they had one. Didn't one of their games get?
What they have? Mario.
Yeah.
Mario Party.
Yeah.
But it's a party game. I can't even give you a score for a game like this, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If I played that, I would say, yeah, it's a fun party game. That's it. I could not even give a score to a game like this, or I don't know, Mario Kart or some shit. I could not give score to games like this. It's either fun or not fun. That's all.
Insane.
Yeah, but like I said, first party release wise, bro, both Sony and Xbox shit the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Sony got saved by third party deals, like seriously saved this year. Let's not even lie. They also got saved by the Series S, getting Black Myth Wukong as a fucking exclusive.
Shout out to.
But you know what? Mm-hmm. You know what? If we take all these Game of the Year nominations, yeah, which console can play all of them?
Oh yeah, that's been like the top ranking games all year. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. Let me see if I can.
No, but it doesn't matter. For me as a PlayStation gamer, it doesn't matter what game wins. I got them all on my PlayStation.
Yep.
You know who's suffering the most from this?
It's Xbox gamers, or no, maybe Switch.
Yes, both of them actually this year. Both of them. Because both of them can play all these games.
Mm-hmm.
They can play Final Fantasy. They can play Black Myth Wukong. What else was nominated again? Fuck, I forget all the time. Balatro, okay, anybody can play that. Elden Ring, Nintendo gamers can't play that. So actually, Nintendo gamers are even more fucked this year. If we're being honest, they got some nominations in there with Zelda and fucking Mario, but Game of the Year, they're not even being talked about this year. The same with oh, wait. Yeah, PlayStation's the only place you can play all of them.
Oh,
Astrobot, goddammit.
I'm trying to find why the fuck. I think Matt Piscatella's hidden his on Blue Social, which why? Like, if you gotta go through all these hoops in order to put your shit out, just don't fucking put it out.
Brother, I got a Blue Sky account, but it's terrifying to me to go over there. That shit is so anti everything I stand for. Like, I want chaos. I want fucking people calling each other fucking dog shit and shit. You know? I don't like this. I don't like this positivity. This makes me scared, bro.
I don't mind the banter, like, but your boy he's just systematically fucked up Twitter. Like, shit just doesn't work. So it's like you gotta kind of like have both now. If you're actually looking to get news and information without all the fluff and just get to, okay, then you got Blue Sky, because that's where a lot of people are going to. But if you're looking to banter,
that's where you can also start misinform people without no repercussions whatsoever.
What? Oh, you talking about because
there ain't no community notes over there.
Oh, bro, these community notes over here are now a fucking joke. Did you see that community note? Somebody put like this weird ass community note on a PlayStation thing, which was totally fucking wrong. Like the community notes.
Which one?
On
wait, which one?
On X.
Yeah, but which tweet?
I think it was a tweet about I can't remember what it was about. I think J-Dub had called it out. Somebody, oh, here it goes. Here we go. Why does he do this? Or no, this ain't even it. Yeah, I can't remember exactly which tweet, but somebody had called it out. Was like, even the community notes is wrong. And I've been seeing multiple community notes that are I'm a community note member. The whole process, the community note process is based on how many people say something is wrong. So if you go out there and you say, oh, like for instance, I put out a statistic out there. I said PSSR is, over 90% of the games that use PSSR on the PlayStation 5 Pro, they are fine. It's only the 10% that are bad. If there's a whole bunch of rabid Xbots out there that just outweigh us that know the truth, they can get a community noted. It's not even.
Yeah, but like, you can fight it. Bro, you can fight it if it's actually a wrong community though.
You can fight it, but it's all a numbers game. It's all about, okay, I can push back on it, but if I don't have as many people fighting it as much as that put the bullshit out there, then I lose. There's no fact checking behind it.
It's either having it or not having it, and I'd rather have it, to be honest with
you. You want to have it if it works. But if there's no checks and balances to it, then it becomes misleading within itself.
Okay, so you give me an example of the 1% when it doesn't work.
No, I'm saying it's more and more. It's growing that way, and if you don't have that checks and balances, it's only going to get worse. So I don't even rely on it anymore. The only thing that the community notes does is it makes sure that it stops people from getting paid. So if somebody puts some bullshit out there that's actually bullshit, people don't get paid for it. Somebody could be putting
like that one dude, that fucking Nintendo fanboy that started saying I can put my save data over on my PlayStation 5 Pro without a cloud subscription. That is absolutely false.
You need both nowadays. Like I wouldn't. X is systematically broken, and it has these false, like when it first was rolled out, community notes was the shit. But there's been so less care put into the infrastructure and so much care trying to send a message. Like now we're just getting the opposite side of what we wanted to get away from in the first. It's just on the right. We didn't want all the rhetoric on the left, and now we're getting all the rhetoric on the right, and we're getting all these and now it's even worse. It's broken. Like fuck all of them. And this is why I'm glad you brought it up. This is why I tell you guys. That's why I'm posting more and more to YouTube, and that's why we want to rely less and less on these social media platforms. Like I'd rather just post directly to YouTube and communicate with you guys, because all these social media platforms suck. I get it. Blue Sky's trying to be like a church choir, and that's dog shit. But X is giving you a false sense of freedom when there's no checks and balances behind it. It's only a matter of time before 90% of the community notes are wrong. Because there's no, like I became a community note person and I saw what was going on. I'm like, what the fuck is this dog shit? This is horrible. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. So, and that's why, again, but that's indicative of us. Like I gotta find time to get the Discord together. That's why I like platforms like Discord. I like platforms like YouTube comments, because it doesn't have any of their false promises or their rosy sunshine expectations set on it. We can say what the fuck we want to each other, and we can cross-reference, and we can check each other. You're not unadulterated with any agenda. Like I can't trust none of these none of them now. It went from one side to the other. I don't want neither of them. Both extreme sides make up shit. I don't like made up shit. I want real shit. It's and you get real shit down the middle. I don't want nobody's made up shit. We went from one extreme to another. I'm like, fuck. And then I had to go block this motherfucker. It's all fun because I just kept getting hit with all this campaign stuff. Like the election is over. I thought I escaped it. And here, Wario64 had some movie pass shit, and it never was on my feed because this dude was hitting me with all this doji and all. I'm like, dude, I don't care. The election is over. Like, thank God it was over. I thought I escaped it, and I missed out on somebody I was following. Twitter is a cesspool too. I can't stand neither of them. But as far as you guys that are going to Blue Sky because you don't want the back and forth, well, what's the fucking posting? Like, you gotta post something. I mean, to me, this kind of like leads into what we were talking about with the Game Awards and it trying to soften itself up and create these categories. Like, if you can't mention something without you losing sleep at night worrying about what critics are gonna say, then don't post it. Like just go hide in a corner somewhere. Like, why are you hiding shit? I hate people that are doing this. Like, I remember when Matt put his shit on LinkedIn. Why? But just don't post it no more, dude. It's getting out of control. Like, messaging is so bad now. I cannot find his what's it called? Anyway, but yeah, to Cold Blood's point, yeah, you can play all these games on the PlayStation. This is where you get all the games at. It's on the PlayStation 5. Like, the PlayStation 5 marketplace is the best marketplace out there, period. Just look at this dog shit, man. Oh. Anyway, okay, I gotta get out of Blue Sky because just looking at this is irritating me. Anyway,
I just told you it's fucking depressing as fuck over there.
Like, people go to the hide. Like, that's why I said neither one. I'm not giving X. I'm not giving X a go at all. Like, fuck X. It's just the only reason why I'm here is because this is where everybody's at. As soon as that changes, I'm going. Like, fuck X. Just like I say, fuck YouTube. Fuck X. But no, but Blue Sky, this is all these timid crybaby scaredy cat motherfuckers. They run to Blue Sky And they don't, oh, I'm gonna post this, but I'm only gonna post this for the 7 people on the East Coast when they wake up at 3. They don't post shit. Stop being a fucking wuss. Like, grow the fuck up. Grow up here, man. Shit. What you hiding shit for, dude? Anyway. What's good, people, says Geek to Sneak. He says, I like the new cover of the pod, for the pod. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Trying to make things more simple so it ain't taking me forever today. Corey Maskey says, I'm boycotting the Game Awards from now on. Keeley's award show is a joke. Yeah. He said, Geek to Sneak says, I just created a blue. Yeah, I have a Blue Sky account only because, like, I'm not over there. Like, there's people that are like, hey, man, you on Blue Sky, man, it's time to go. Like, I don't get none of these platforms I give a fuck about. Like, if any, or none of these platforms I put my trust into. The only ones that I really like, and I really want you guys to, it would do us a huge favor if you would congregate over there more. Join our Discord and or join fucking or check us out on the community tab on YouTube. They did flesh that out a little bit more. Check us out there, because I don't want to deal with this bullshit on these other platforms, Threads, any of them. But yeah, you got a lot of people trying. Yeah, man, I don't want to hear this political. It's not about the politics. I just want the shit to work. But Corey, about the Game Awards, bro. Here's what I wanted to say. That's why I let Cold Blood go first. I don't know how old you are, Corey, but I've been, and I'm not saying this like to fly in anybody's face. I've been gaming for about 40 plus years. So I've seen it all. I've seen ColecoVision, the Nintendo Genesis era. I was around when G4 was the shit. Like, I was in love with G4, bro. I was in love with G4. Like, I did some day trading, for a while, and I would be like day trading and watching G4. And I remember one time somebody came to my house and they were like, can I change the channel? I'm like, no, smack the fucking remote out of there. Like, I was addicted to G4. I was like, what are you doing? Like, aren't you on the computer working on something? And I'm like, no, not fucking touch that remote. They were like, damn, you're addicted to this shit. Yeah, I love G4. Here's what because I love Kevin Pereira. Not so much Adam Sessler, but I love Kevin Pereira. That he's still one of the funniest people of all time to me. Kevin Pereira. I love that dude. Anyway. And when he could be himself, like, I wish I had money, because I'd just be like, here, dude, here's your channel, here's your thing. When he could be himself before the culture, the cancel culture, and say what the fuck what he wanted to say. Oh my, nobody funnier. Nobody. Like, I'd put him up there with Chappelle, because he just comes from the top of the dome with some crazy shit. Like Kevin Pereira, he's on something. He's smoking something, dude. Kevin Pereira is a nutcase, but he was funny, and him being in tune with games made it even more fun for me, because I'm a big time gamer. All right, so I was there. That's where Jeff Keighley comes from. Jeff Keighley comes from G4. And I remember, like, once every Friday for about 3 minutes, they gave Jeff Keighley a segment about, I guess, new games coming out. And he was the most awkward piece of shit on the show. It's like, whose nephew is this, bro? Like, get this motherfucker off. Like, why is he here? Uncharted is coming out, and then we're gonna get some Metal Gear Solid, and be like, okay, Jeff, your part is over. And they would get back to the fun and the crazy shit of Attack of the Show. Jeff Keighley was never talented. He was never someone that drew you into gaming. You could tell he just had a high passion for gaming. He did, because when G4 first got dismantled, he went and started the Game Awards, and then started doing this thing with YouTube. So he became like the Dick Clark or the Ryan Sessler. I mean, not Ryan. Ryan. whatever that motherfucker's name is that's on all the Good Morning America and all them other shows. That used to do American Idol. He became him of that version in gaming. So people and there weren't shows around. Like I remember Spike TV tried to do something, and then that fizzled out. But you know, here comes Jeff Keighley, and he's like, yeah, and then you know E3 dies out. So Jeff Keighley to the rescue, right, with the Summer Show Award. I've always said, and people have always said to me, dude, no, you're just a hater, because I was saying this while I was an Xbot. I would say there's nothing talented about Jeff Keighley. Like I don't get what the love fest is for him. And I had noticed that he had claimed to fame when he confronted Don Matrick about, you know, the Xbox. You know, if you want an offline version of the Xbox, we have a machine for you, the 360. And I remember he snidely, recanted to Don Matrick and said, "Oh, is that your answer for people that if they don't like it, here's your option?" And Don Matrick's like, "No, that's not what I'm trying to say." And he just scoffed at him, and that got him popular amongst a lot of people. And they were like, "Yeah, Stu's really sticking it to Xbox. Yeah, fuck Don Matrick, right?" Still not realizing this dude is a talentless fuck. I hate to say, I'm just calling it the way it is. Talentless fuck. He was the dude that came out of the basement, smelled like mildew and mothballs. They pull him out of the basement every week. All right, Jeff, what you got to talk about? Well, Metal Gear Solid and Metroid Prime. I get the fuck out of here. We're back. We're getting back to the show. We're losing watchers. That's who Jeff Keighley was. Now, people can say, that's mean, MM. Why are you saying that about? It is what it is. He's never had an eye for talent, or he's never had an eye for innovative ways of presenting or doing things. He's never been an innovative presenter. He just, again, had an affinity for gaming, had an affinity for Kojima. He stuck it to Don Matrick that one time, that went viral. That's it. That's it. There's nothing special about Jeff Keighley besides his persistence to represent gaming, which on the surface can be cool, but you gotta pay attention to someone you handed the keys to. Just because someone is willing to drive you somewhere doesn't mean they belong behind the wheel of your car. Because if they don't know what the fuck they're doing, they're gonna take you and them off a cliff. And that's what we're seeing now. Jeff is taking us off a cliff. Why? Because in my theory, it's all about money. What do you mean, MM? Look at what the Game Awards have become. Nothing but endless commercials, and if you win an award, they sweep you off in 2.5 seconds. It's stuffed with advertisements. Cold Blood alluded to it. Some of these awards don't make any fucking sense, bro. They just don't. Why are they there? Oh, we couldn't get advertisements. It's like, instead of working the advertisements around the awards, they are working the awards around the advertisements. And to keep the gravy train rolling and stay in the good graces, you're seeing shit like you saw today. But what do you mean it's all about money? Look at the Summer Game Awards. Y'all, yeah, you forgot about it too? Yeah, Did we really need that? What about not Comic-Con? What do they call that? Gamescom. And opening night Gamescom. Did we need that from Jeff? No. It was pure money grabs. They could have put videos out there. Like PlayStation today put out a tweet that says, hey, we got 5 PSVR videos coming. We could have basically had, a group of coordinators, or we could have had the Gamescom people themselves just say, hey, here goes here goes a set of trailers or a set of links to some trailers coming from game developers that are going to be at Gamescom. And that's it. We didn't need to sit there and be bored for an hour or two with Jeff Keighley. It served us no purpose. What was shown there got you excited. Not a motherfucking thing. Oh, maybe Wukong. Okay, we could have seen a separate video for Wukong. Jeff Keighley, even though he's passionate, he's talentless. He's a great resource finder. Like if somebody else that has talent is going to do an effort. Okay, have Jeff Keighley run the groundwork to communicate with the people and do some shit. Have him MC. That's it. That's it. Do not have the presentation in his hands or nothing. Like, he does not have an eye for that stuff. He never did. That's why they just would pull him out of the basement every week or two. And G4, what's coming out, Jeff? Well, Super Mario. I get the fuck out of here, bro. We got a show to run. We've already lost 90% of our of our viewers. Get the fuck out of here. That was Jeff. I tried warning y'all this years ago. Y'all thought it was just rants from a disgruntled bot. No. It was me watching G4 for years and seeing how pointless Jeff Keighley was. Amazed that he came all the way, because I love a good Cinderella story. Amazed that he came from all the way from the bottom and now was at the top of game, showcase presentations. And that shows his persistence, and it shows his demand as a hard worker. But how do you benefit from it? Do you benefit from his hard work? And I think the answer is no. And the fact that you would put Elden Ring, Tree in there, or they would work that in, it's a money thing. Everything he does is a money thing. And we don't benefit from it. And you guys are seeing it.
The most egregious thing about Elden Ring being in there is all of a sudden they had a fucking excuse for it being there with the fucking text they had.
Yes. Yes. That's all y'all need to know. That's all y'all need to know. If this thing fucking wins Game of the Year, bro. And I see y'all motherfuckers buying tickets to the next Summer Game Fest. I might delete you if you're following this channel. I might find a way to unsubscribe your ass. We might unfollow you. Like, bro, that's crazy. Why is it? And look, it doesn't even have to happen. I'm going to show you guys something. This is the Golden Joystick, which comes out this Thursday, by the way. The Golden Joystick Awards. Here goes the categories. Best storytelling, multiplayer game, visual design, indie game self-published, still playing award, PC and console, still playing mobile, studio of the year, best game. Now I like that award, studio of the year. I like that. It's recognizing the best motherfuckers out there in gaming. Best game expansion. Look, it's his own separate. What the fuck just happened? His own separate fucking category, bro. Now they got some other shit we may not care about. Best audio design, best soundtrack, best lead performer, best supporting performer, PC game of the year, console game of the year, best early access game, best gaming hardware. Oh, ain't that some shit? they going right for the fucking jugular, bro. Best gaming hardware, best game trailer, and most wanted game. See, I can rock with that. It's not perfect, but I can rock with that. There's a lot of some bullshit in here. That's okay. It's an award show. So we can get all in the muck and shit about the actual awards and not see a bunch of fluff trailers. But I like this shit, bro. Best gaming hardware.
Okay, but what is nominated in those categories? That's what
I gotta go to the website and find out.
Because if Elden Ring is also in the Game of the Year category, it's the same fucking bullshit.
It better not be.
or fucking Balatro. Like, I cannot see how this is getting Game of the Year nomination unless you're a real fucking dog with all these fucking card games, bro.
Yeah.
Only way I can see this shit is getting nominated.
Yep.
Or it's a fucking, like I said, maybe there's some requirement by fucking Jeff that says one indie game every year has to be in the Game of the Year. It doesn't matter what.
Yeah.
Something has to be in there. So it looks more neutral. So it's not only AAA bangers, right?
Yeah. But look,
because then some fucking mouth breather is gonna come in and say, but no indie games again. There's always only AAA in here.
But you know what you do, Cold Blood? Do what these motherfuckers are doing. Okay, you have console PC game of the year, and then you can have the best indie game, like or last final 3 awards. Let's do best indie game. You know, you boost it up. Okay, best PC game.
No, they have that award. They have the best indie game of the year,
and just leave it at that. That's what they should be doing.
They even have an extra indie award for being a debut indie game. Like, bro, is that not enough for you of indie bullshit? Like, come on. I like some indies too, but none of these are fucking good this year. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
None of them.
Yeah.
Back when Kina came out, absolutely. I would have put that shit in Game of the Year myself.
Yeah.
Or Sifu. I would have put that in Game of the Year.
Yep.
Great fucking games. But this year, bro, all I look is some artsy-fartsy shit again. And some fucking card game that is getting some fucking praise.
I like this most wanted game. I wonder if it's most anticipated or most wanted. Like, what's the game that gamers really want the most? You know what I'm saying? Like I like that shit.
I said Monster Hunter because I know GTA is coming later anyway. Yeah. Way later.
This is such. But bro, this was better. The award shows back in the days, like the DICE Award, we used to watch them all. Like Spike tried to do what Jeff Keighley did, and it failed. It fizzled. And I think Jeff Keighley did the Spike shit. If my memory serves me right, I think Jeff Keighley was responsible for the Spike Awards, and that fizzled out. So there was the Spike Awards, then there were, but there was always DICE and Joystick and these other places, and we collectively watched them all back in the day. Back in the early 2000s, early 2010s, we watched them all. You know what I mean? Because what it used to be about back in the day, it wasn't just about one award show of all award show. It was about, okay, which game started sweeping award shows? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, Last of Us, you know what I'm saying? That's what it used to be about. Like how many award shows you could sweep. So we would watch all of them. Ain't about that no more.
Moss, do a poll.
What's that? What's the poll say?
Well, it's easy. Do you agree with this dog shit list?
Hold on. Yep, hold on.
Maybe our audience is the complete opposite, and they're going to say, "Oh, Balatro is great, Elden Ring is great." What are you talking about? Oh, we gonna have a field day with them if they say yes, it's great.
You agree with current Game of the Year nominees? And I saw somewhere, I don't know if you saw this, Cold Blood, I don't know how true it is, I saw somewhere where I think Jeff Keighley was trying to patent the Game Awards.
Yep. He wants to patent the words Game Awards. Like, bruh, are you fucking serious right now?
You guys gonna let him do that?
What?
I'm talking to the audience. You guys gonna let him patent the Game Awards?
No, I wouldn't. I would say you're out of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Then come up with a fucking name for your show, a real name, like the Oscars or the Emmys or whatever the fuck. If you can come up with your own name, then patent that. But don't patent Game Awards, because that's some bullshit.
Yeah. Greg Miller, of course, who again is who's an industry dude. He says DLC should be eligible for Game of the Year. Fuck out of here. You
no,
industry.
Look what I sent you. That's your friend, right?
No. I actually no.
That is the worst take I heard from Twitter yet.
Yeah, actually.
Like, nah. You gotta be crazy if Call of Duty gets a fucking GOTY nomination, bro. With the great games we got this year, nah. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. I'm gonna put here. Yeah, the nominees for the game.
In my opinion, Call of Duty got way too many nominations.
Yeah.
As is.
I mean, like, me personally, I know that I'm not going to agree with everything. Like, I really feel like Stellar Blade is my game of the year. Like, every time I turn, especially now that I got the fucking PlayStation 5 Pro, like, when I turn on that game, I haven't felt that excited, and not because of the Stellar Yams, but I haven't felt that excited when booting and playing a game in a while. It's been a while. It's been a few years. It's been several years. That's how much I like the game. I love the aesthetic. I love what it's doing. I just love everything about the game. Now the story is kind of weird, and I can't follow the story, but I'm not one of those story gamers when it comes to action games. I'm not. If you got a great story and you can do all that other shit, great, fine, but I'm not looking for it. But I just love Stellar Blade. I think it should be up there. Way more, but it's not, so I'm okay with that. But it's just like the integrity of your award show is your game of the year. It's like your main category is all about the integrity of your show. You know what I mean? And people are like, well, Astrobot's going to win. It doesn't matter. It's setting a precedent. That's what this is all about. It's setting a precedent for us to be like, oh, well, yeah, it doesn't matter because Astrobot won anyway. See, you guys all made that big fuss. And then next year, Elden Ring puts out another, you know what I'm saying, DLC. And then it wins that year over Ghost of Yotei. You know what I'm saying? Like, say if Ghost of Yotei is a 10 out of 10, but then everybody's sucking Elden Ring's balls again, right? And Elden Ring comes out with another DLC and it beats Ghost of Yotei. Then what are you going to say? You still going to think that it's a nothing burger? Guys, still.
Moss, the chat has some questions for you.
Oh, they do? Oh, okay. Hold on. They say, why don't you start your own mini award show online? I was talking to King Thrash, who was doing something like, matter of fact, I'm gonna ping King Thrash again. King Thrash had like a real good effort that he was putting together, and he did ask me last year or one of the other years to be in it, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't contribute, but I would love to contribute this. Yet putting something together like that on my own would be hard. And really, like Cold Blood has played most of these games that would get nominations from us, I feel. But we would need like a consensus or whatever. And I feel like King Thrash, I feel like there's already a system put together. I don't know what Cold Blood thinks about that, but I think it's just, I would love to participate in what King Thrash is doing and let that be our official, you know what I'm saying? But again, those are my
That's the Crump Site Awards, bro.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy get nominated, says Geek. Yeah, yep. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth did get nominated. No Persona 3 Reload. Metaphor Refantasia is Game of the Year nominee, which is, you know, I don't have a problem with it. I think that's cool. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. I mean, what did you think? I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Yakuza games.
No idea. I could not give less of a fuck about any Yakuza game after 6.
Okay. Yeah. We got Soldier for Life says, what's up? MM2K Cold Blood. Yeah. So yeah, I would, me personally, I would like to go with what Thrash was doing. Hopefully he does something this year. I'm sending out a tweet right now where I'm saying, you guys still okay with Geoff trademarking Game Awards? And then hold on. Let's see. And then I'm gonna ask King Thrash, is he going to do his award show this year? I'm gonna check with him and see what he's. I'll check with him and see what he says. Yeah, this is, to me, this is an albatross. I don't like it. It's an albatross to those within the gaming community that were trying to create a standard for Game Awards. But again, anything Geoff Keighley, let this be a wake-up call to you. I do want to show you guys this is a quick thread of everything. So this is Game of the Year, Astrobot Balatro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Metaphor Refantasio. Like, Balatro shouldn't be in here, and I think Stellar Blade should be in here. Or, you know, or Cold Blood would probably argue for Silent Hill. You know what I mean? I think there are multiple choices that could have been in here opposed to this. Innovation for inaccessibility. Yeah, like whatever. I think that should just be a standard thing with, you know, control. And I get the motivation. I think what they're trying to do is they are trying to influence people to do more with accessibility options, but it just feels so forced. Best action adventure game. These are the nominees. Star Wars, which this surprises me.
Bro, like, just vote. Go on their site and vote. You're gonna see all the nominations there anyway.
The Star Wars Outlaws is bad. I hate going on their site because it's like it's poorly optimized and it always slows down my internet when I'm streaming. Like, I don't know why their site is so fucked up. Oh, oops, sorry for that. This is best action game. Black Myth Wukong, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Helldivers 2, Stellar Blade. I do like that Stellar Blade is up there for best action game. Best adaptation, most anticipated game, best art direction. Here's the thing that I feel like that, you know, Xbox people are probably going to shit the bed on, because they probably thought that they thought Hellblade 2 had this in the bag, Hellblade 2 it didn't even get nominated for Best Art Direction. Now that's funny. That's funny. Oh shit! They thought, hey look, Metaphor Refantasio got nominated. Oh shit! That's funny. Best audio design. They put him up there for that. I'm hearing in Cold Blood. I thought you confirmed this. I heard that the audio in Black Ops 6 was trash this year.
Yep. Only if you pay $20.
Oh yeah, for the Dolby bullshit. That's crazy.
No, not for the. No, it's some. That's some extra shit that they made themselves. Not Dolby.
What? Are you serious?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
They're charging an extra $20 for upgraded. Oh my fucking God. So remember when I told you guys a long time ago that in an old Game Informer interview, Bobby Kotick bragged about him looking at ways to make you guys pay for that play Call of Duty religiously, looking for ways to make you guys pay for cutscenes. Like in order for you to get cutscenes in the game, you'd have to pay for them, $5 a pop, right? And then he finally let it go after there was some backlash. And y'all say, oh, you know what? Bobby Kotick is sleazy. He's this, he's that. We're glad that Microsoft gave him $100 gazillion billion. Him and Lulu Chang gave them a golden parachute for them to write books and do whatever the fuck they want. Because now we've gotten rid of that element. You're now making people pay $20 for audio? I would say that element went nowhere. That's fucking crazy, bro. Sooner or later, you're going to be paying money for there to be no lag. They're going to start paying you. They then start charging you. You don't want no lag in Call of Duty? It's another $15. Get our super duper lag free support. Best community support. Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Helldivers 2, No Man's Sky. This to me says that A, again, Jeff has no talent, and B, he has no talent because look at the committee that he selected. Cold Blood, do you think that Helldivers 2 community, and you and I were faithful players of the game, do you think they represent best community support, or are they just up there because there's nobody else that belongs up there?
I mean, they did a lot of work since launch.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess community support, it's just didn't always pan out to be the best. The best work, the best output, but yeah, they were working around the clock. So yeah, maybe they do deserve to be up there. I don't care about okay, so you got indie games up here, best creator, best esports athlete. Like these are two totally different audiences. Like 9 times out of 10, the audiences that are watching the Game Awards, esports is different. Like gaming has gotten so big. I don't think people like you and I, Cold Blood, gamers like us, really care about esports, right? Like there's, I think the esports community is like totally different from this. So I don't know why they're trying to bring this in here. All right, best family game, whatever. Best fighting game. Marvel vs. Capcom. Best game direction. Games for Impact. Best independent game. Do they have a best role-playing games category?
Yeah.
Let's see what's in their best. Creator of the Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Best ongoing game. Best narrative. Best multiplayer. Call of Duty, Helldivers 2, Super Mario, Warhammer, Space Marine, Tekken 8. I wonder if you think Helldivers 2 is going to win?
Well, I voted for it.
Yeah. Yeah, man, go and vote. Like, I will go and vote, y'all. I'm not saying don't vote. I'm not. I think we need to spread love a little bit more. Let's see, best RPG. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth is considered an RPG? I don't know. I mean, I think Grand Blue Fantasy should.
Oh, you know these reviewers didn't like that game that much.
Oh well. Yeah, so Jeff just showed who he was. He showed who he was. And we shouldn't be surprised by it. It scored higher than some of the other games. Which game is that, Geek? I can't remember. Oh, Yakuza. Yakuza game's always good. Never played one I didn't like. Ice Cream Gaming said that is funny. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was hilarious. My audio is fine. Must be the free version. If a DLC outshines a regular game, then that company needs to go back to the truck. Facts, Hip Elf. I totally agree with that. If
this was voted by people, yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But this fucking jury that he got, nah. If that DLC wins, I just don't acknowledge it at all.
Yep. And people, I want y'all to be very careful now, because I know a lot of people are going to look at this, and if it doesn't win, they're going to say, see, you guys did all that fussing and they didn't win. It doesn't matter.
No. Bro, it's the fucking principle.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter. You're setting a precedent too. It's principle and precedent. Shouldn't be there. It shouldn't take away from an opportunity. If you want to have a serious award show, then certain games and certain studios should be in the spotlight in certain situations. Secondly, you're just opening the door to try to say, okay, we couldn't get away with it this year, but if you write us another check for $100,000, we'll slide you in next year. I promise. You got DLC coming out next year? Okay, we'll slide you in. That's all this is. Like Cold Blood said, they came out of nowhere with this fucking tweet and this new excerpt. Why they come?
And you know they only came out with it because some people already suspected Elden Ring to be in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not about it just being there. It's not about it winning, just winning. Even if it doesn't win, the fact that it's there is the problem. So there's other award shows like DICE, Golden Joystick. I'll be on the lookout for others that you guys. Now, DICE is not going to happen until February. I think February 12th, 2025. So that's a long ways to go. But you could watch the Golden Joystick Awards this Thursday. He says, agree to disagree on the DLC issues that would just make me a gaming company, make me as a gaming company work harder. Yeah, no, if a DLC outshines a regular game, I agree. I don't think there's any disagreement. Yeah. All right. So, I'm seeing people that normally would like cap for Jeff, even calling him out, saying nope, don't like it. Nope, don't like it. All right. So let's move on. Let's move on to more topics before we get to the top of the hour. Because at 3 sharp, I got a contractor coming. Why is it doing this? Let's talk about PlayStation. So again, we talked about at the top of the hour. We had a new video that we put out over the weekend. We wanted to highlight some of the more positive things with the PlayStation 5 Pro, while admitting, hey, look, things may not be perfect, but all this doom and gloom and FUD that you're being introduced to is not accurate. And you guys have been, you guys have perceived it well. And I would say the overwhelming majority of you that have interacted with the video, even though it's been put in all the funnels. PlayStation haters, PC Master Race, and PlayStation fanboys, been put in front of all of you. You guys, the general consensus is, hey, PlayStation 5 Pro seems like a cool device to me, or I got it and it's great. I don't see anybody say, I got it and it sucks. I don't see that at all. If anything, here's one thing that people are saying, Cold Blood, that aligns with what your thought process was. I do see people saying, I got it, I love it, but it either should have been cheaper or it should have come with the disk drive. I do see a lot of people bringing up the whole disk drive thing. What's your thoughts?
I agree. This disk drive being a separate thing is still, to me, a fucking joke.
Yeah. Should have been multiple SKUs. That's where they kind of shit the bed, bro. Should have been multiple SKUs, definitely. Hopefully they.
Well, maybe not, bro. No, look, maybe not multiple SKUs, but the people that pre-ordered a PS5 Pro should have been guaranteed a damn disk drive.
Yeah, I think that's true too. Yeah, absolutely. And that would have worked out in their favor, Cold Blood. See, all you gotta do is call up MM2K Gaming, talk to Cold Blood and I, and you'll get some great business ideas. That would have helped them out. Why, Cold Blood? Because that would have brought more people to PlayStation Direct, and Sony pockets more of that money. They ain't got to share it with nobody. If you guarantee, okay, you have the disk drive extra, okay, fine. But if you guarantee the availability of the disk drive with a pre-order of a fucking PlayStation 5 Pro, that's more sales that you're driving from GameStop or wherever, Best Buy or wherever, and you're bringing the PlayStation Direct. So instead of me saying, well, you know what, I'd rather just go to GameStop and trade this in. Oh, but GameStop don't have a disk drive. Let me trade it in through PlayStation Direct, and then I'll get my PlayStation there because they got a disk. But bro, this is Hiroki Totoki. This is why I say it's a problem. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get the culture. That would have been common sense to anybody else. But for him, I don't think he just doesn't get it. And PlayStation's desires to get better margins is fucking up their decision making in some ways, man.
Wait. Corey, I just literally gave you the damn solution. What are you not agreeing about that? I'm not saying there needs to be 2 SKUs. Mm-hmm. I said give it to me in a bundle. Mm-hmm. As a pre-order on your damn site.
Yeah. Let me see what I'm waiting for. Corey's comment. Oh, there it goes. It says, "Sorry, Cold Blood, I have to disagree with you. The removable disk drive is a genius idea. It makes it so if someone wants to go from digital to physical, they can buy a part and not a whole console." Yeah, Corey, I think you misunderstood what Cold Blood was saying. He wasn't saying no, only have one SKU with the disk drive. He's saying, bundle in, just have a bundle, not necessarily a whole new SKU, just a bundle. You would have a bundle. You would have, so you could have purchased a disk drive from the website. I don't think that the disk drives were available on the website. That was the problem.
Not in Germany.
Yeah,
absolutely not in Germany. Go to a German PlayStation Twitter account. All the damn comments are, where's the disk drives? Where's the disk drives? Nothing else. They don't give a shit about nothing else over there. Because it was not restocked till today. Mm-hmm. And even that was a fucking fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying force people, or I don't think any of us are saying force people to buy the I don't need to, I wouldn't have, me personally wouldn't have worked out for me because I have a diskless console. I don't need the disc. No. He said it was available on PlayStation Direct on September 26th, and I think they all got purchased up.
Yeah, absolutely they were. The moment they announced the Pro and no disk drive, mm-hmm. Bro, the scalpers went crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Corey, it ain't that. It's not that simple, bro. I need a disk drive and I have one. You says I need a disk drive. What? I don't know what you're saying, Geek. You said I need a disk drive and I have one.
Yeah, that's literally what he said. Because he wants to play physical still.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. No. Okay, he said he has a PlayStation 5 Pro. Okay. It sounded like to me was saying I need a disk drive and I have a disk drive. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? No, I need a disk drive and I have a PlayStation 5 Pro. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Yeah. Not sure if the supply was not showing in Germany, but it was available for you. Well, yeah, I mean, Corey, that would be like me.
Bro, today when they was restocking, it said not available, and I had to refresh maybe 50 times until it showed me put it into the cart. And after that, the real fight began because I had it in the cart, but I couldn't proceed to pay it. And I did this whole scrolling down, agreeing to the terms of service, and then paying it over and over again for like 20 minutes straight until it finally went through. This is a bad fucking experience all around.
Mm-hmm.
Why should I be punished as a pro consumer? Yeah. Why should I be punished with that shit, bro? They should have gave me the damn disk drive immediately.
Yeah, if you're pre-ordering on PlayStation Direct, you should have disk drives. I mean, if they wanted to have disk drives available, well, apparently they did a poor job because even on PlayStation Direct, all the fucking scalpers got them. But they still should have had some pre-order ones. There should have been a screen. Got a PlayStation 5 Pro. Would you like to add a disk drive and bundle your disk drive in? You know how they do it on eBay. People also bought this. You know what I'm saying? Just have some on reserve because people are going to want them. Yeah, let the scalpers. Well, number one, don't let the scalpers do shit. You should have did better with the disk drives. You should have fucking did better with the disk drive. It makes me feel cold blood. And Hiroki Totsuki wouldn't surprise me. He don't understand the culture. It wouldn't surprise me if the thought process was, fuck it, we don't want them. We don't want, we'd rather them have it be digital anyway. Not thinking, yeah, for the future, you might be able to get away with that somewhat. But I still got this backlog of shit that you're telling me that I can play now that are PlayStation 5 Pro Enhanced. I'm not buying it again. Yeah, it wasn't their greatest moment there. But we got something else to talk about too. Yeah, we come down the middle here. Even though I don't know, Cold Blood can assess this and tell us what he thinks. But there are rumors, or not rumors, but it's been assessed that PlayStation 5 Pro has a problem with PSSR on games under 900p. Apparently,
that was an earlier version of PSSR.
That's what I wanted to get your thoughts on. Yeah, because I got the WCCF Tech article. But did you see where that source came from?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. So apparently a developer was in, let me pull it up right here. That's what I said. I want to get your thoughts before I sit there and say anything. I said, I'm going to run everything by you and get your thoughts on it. So this is the article from WCCF Tech. It says PlayStation 5 Pro bad PSSR implementation in certain games is caused by older version of the upscaler. And this is where, again, we kind of like allude where I heard from another source that there are different versions, right? Future batches of supported games will look much better. But here's where it came from. Now, this might be true. This might be true because there was another source that hinted at the same thing. Completely different source. But this came from commenting on Reset Era forums in a thread discussion, the disappointing Star Wars Jedi Survivor PS5 Pro update. A developer going by the name of Kowalski commented on the poor image quality produced by PSSR in certain titles, revealing that the difference in image quality between the different games is caused by the different versions of the upscaler used. In regard to the latest entry in Respawn series, the developer confirmed that the game is using SDK 9, being an Unreal Engine 4 game, so the team couldn't implement the latest update version of the upscaler that requires SDK 10 or higher and has possibly used the very first version, hence the bad image quality. So we got multiple sources talking about different versions of PSSR. One source, who was Hip Hop Gamer, said it was PSSR 2.0. I don't think that's the accurate label for it, but it sounds like there's two different update versions of PSSR that could be leading to this. The second source is coming from Reset Era. What do you think about this, Cold Blood?
So this shit comes from Reset Era.
Yeah, this WCCF tape.
And who is the one telling us that?
It's supposedly a developer. His name is Kowalski. Hold on, let me see here. Oh, I can't get it unless I log into Reset Era. But somebody named Kowalski, who they're saying is a developer, going by the name of Kowalski. So I don't know how vetted this is. While Kowalski couldn't provide more details on how many iterations of the PlayStation 5 Pro scale are available and how each version improves on the previous, they could confirm that the user should expect IQ improvements in the second and third batches of PS5 Pro supported games using PSSR. And a game developer is currently working on, for example, I don't know what evidence, I don't know how their credentials were confirmed.
No matter if that is true or not, I'm still gonna call out Sony for bullshitting us. You should never have put this fucking label on Jedi Survivor.
Yep.
This is not pro enhanced. This is pro degraded. Literally. Like, bro, what else is it?
Well, they said
if your shit is gonna, bro, if you have pulsating fucking foliage and shit in the PS5 Pro and the normal PS5 has none of that, bro, what the fuck are we doing here? You should not call this pro enhanced whatsoever. You should have told the developer, go back to the drawing board. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Yep, you're not fucking up our brand like that yet.
Same goes to Alan Wake. In no fucking way should the PS5 Pro perform in any instance worse than the standard PlayStation 5.
Yep. I agree. Yeah, and Real Royal Vision, I get what you're saying. I totally agree with this too. I think we could agree with multiple things. So 3 games, but the 50-something are good sounds like a developer issue as usual. But well, no, I don't agree with that part. I mean, it sounds like it is a developer's issue, but they don't get they don't put the label on themselves. PlayStation 5 puts the label on them. They should have never got the label. It doesn't. To me, now what I will say, and Cold Blood can elaborate how he feels about this. This doesn't speak to PSSR. Doesn't speak on his capabilities. If this is true. The problem is, and we talked about this before, Cold Blood, remember? And the chat was throwing pitchforks at us then. The problem isn't the technology. The problem is who you're giving the labels to.
Yep.
That's the problem. It's not the technology.
They didn't want to listen.
Yeah.
Moss.
Yeah.
Some of them are just like the bots in VSpec.
Yeah.
They don't want to believe it.
I hate to admit it. I'm sorry. Some of y'all are just different size. Different size. It's like the medium. You guys are just different sides of the different time space continuum.
And then they always say I'm the negative Nancy, bro. I'm just being real here. Yeah, I see bullshit. I call out bullshit.
Yeah. This game should have never gotten the PlayStation 5 Pro label. It does not. We know that the PlayStation 5 Pro PSSR is fantastic. I made a video on it. A shit ton of people are like, yeah. We know that, but that doesn't mean that Sony's perfect.
Fuck all that. We should be celebrating right now that we have the best console versions of all the games.
Yep.
But then comes a fucking Jedi Survivor and fucks that up. All the celebration is gone. Like, even one game being worse on the Pro is a fucking L.
Yeah. Especially if it's this early.
But before they put all these PS5 Pro enhanced labels on these games, they should have tested them extensively.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If one of them had some problems, they should have told them, yo, fix that shit. You get your label later.
Yeah, don't use don't activate PSSR because we don't want it running worse. Like if they would have just let it run through the hardware capabilities, it would still run a little bit better anyway. So just say let's not put PSSR.
Yeah, but then we are at the situation like in Silent Hill 2. I still don't understand what is enhanced in this game.
Well,
I guess the performance is a little bit better, but
no,
the visual quality looks worse.
It sounds like Silent Hill was one of the games, bro. So it sounds like that it was patched. Like we thought it wasn't patched. Silent Hill was one of the games that's patched. That's why you're like,
yeah. I looked at it in the PlayStation Store, which ones are patched, and it's in there. Yeah, so something was changed because I noticed immediately when I started the New Game Plus, the first thing I see is all the fucking street is shimmering for some reason. Yeah. That didn't happen on the standard.
Yep.
What is going on?
Yeah. Yep. And we may have a good reason. This may be true. Don't give them the label. That's all we're saying. Like, I do think it's bullshit that you got people out there, who's that? Risk It to the Biscuit? Like, that poor guy, man. He's sitting there chucking shit all through his house, breaking his lamps and shit like that because he's mad at Xbox and he wants to blame Sachi and Nadella because he got to take pictures with Phil Spencer. But Risk It on the Biscuit, whatever, Risk It to the Biscuit went online and somebody said, everybody's saying that this PSSR is like DLSS. They're over-exaggerating. No, nobody's over-exaggerating. DLSS had problems. DLSS had problems at launch. DLSS wasn't praised the way the PSSR is being praised. DLSS 3 is different from DLSS 1.0. But almost. I love it right now. Oh, Corey, you just make my day. Right? Like every time you come in, you just make my day. So you're telling me they put a PS5 Pro enhanced label on a game that is not enhanced whatsoever and looks worse than it did on the standard. What the fuck are we doing? And there's no patch. Yeah, there's no patch, but they put the label.
Don't you see how fucking wrong that is?
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Corey. Hey, yeah, you stepped in that one, bro. Corey, slow down. Remember that? I don't know if you old enough to remember that song, Corey. Slow down. You got to slow down, bro. You be so quick to just throw them haymakers out there for PlayStation. You get caught sometimes, bro. My bro just caught you. I'm telling you, it listen to what you're saying, bro. It makes he hit the nail right on the fucking head. It makes it even worse. That's our argument is not the technology. The argument is who they're giving the labels to. They need to scrutinize better who they're giving the labels to. That's our argument. Not the technology and not who's responsible for it. PlayStation shouldn't be given label. If what you're saying is true, God damn, that was a haymaker. I mean, we might have to send you some ice for that eye, bro. Send you a steak. Put on that motherfucker.
Bro, every time Corey speaks, he makes my day. Bro, he is
Corey, you the homie.
Perfect example of someone that tries his best to defend PlayStation, but sometimes it just goes so wrong, and I love it.
Corey, you my man 50 grand, bro, but he clocked the shit out. Whop. He clocked the shit out of you, bro. Oh man. Hey, don't sue MM2K Gaming for that eye, bro. Oh man. God damn. He said, oh shit. What we're saying, Corey, is you can't listen to what you said, and you're talking about Call of Duty. That's not relative here, and I'll explain why. You have a game that performs worse than the base, right? In performance mode, which the PlayStation 5 Pro is all about performance mode. Yes, it can do things in quality mode.
Moss, we gotta make it clear. It doesn't matter if the performance or the visual quality is worse. If one of them is worse, it's not a pro enhanced game. Fuck off.
No. I agree with that. But I'm just saying, like, the biggest selling point, you're down on that. It's worse than the base one, right? Your biggest selling point, which is the performance mode, you're failing there. Now, it may be whatever the reason is, that you still want to give them a sticker. You still want to give them a label. You still want to give them a participation trophy. Is that what is the PlayStation Pro enhanced label? Is it a participation trophy, or does it mean something? That's what we're saying. I don't doubt the tech at all. I was telling y'all, because of the AI and machine learning aspects of it, I had high hopes of it. I just needed to see if it was implemented right. And it sounds like even with this bug, it still is implemented right. It's just there's an updated version out there that needs to be implemented. But that's the point. You don't see a problem with them still getting a label, despite that. Like Cold Blood saying, somebody should have been at the end of that assembly line and was like, "Yep, PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced. Yep, PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh no, Chuck, not Pro enhanced. Like disable PSS. Like you're not going to embarrass us." Now look at the talk. Look at the conversations. This is at launch. You don't want any of those conversations going. Thank goodness for people like us that'll tell you the truth, but everybody's not like that.
Did you see how happy Bugaga is right now?
Oh yeah.
He's fucking ecstatic about it.
Exactly. Why give him
he
ammo?
Loves it. He loves it now.
You're giving people like that ammo, Corey. That's the problem that we're saying. Now Bugaga, like before, it looked like he had eaten a bowl of razor blades. You know what I'm saying? With alcohol as milk. That's what he looked like before. He was just in so much pain. Now that this has happened, his eyes have lightened up. He is so happy. His skin cleared up and shit. He got a glow to him now and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he gets to talk shit. Digital Foundry is powerful in its entire equation. I talked about that I had to make impromptu members content for during my lunch because of the tight schedule that we have. Listen to that. I explained to you how Digital Foundry just snuck their way into this conversation. So with him sitting up there glowing, yeah, man, and yeah, it ain't doing, yeah, man, it ain't doing this, yeah, all excited like that it's like 1,000 cuts. They say a death of 1,000 cuts. You don't give ammunition to the people that are trying to hurt you. This is beyond just Twitter fodder. I'm not talking about Kid Smooth saying something negative about PlayStation. No, this is Digital Foundry now with empirical proof that PSSR has been enacted somewhere, and it's not running. It's running the game worse than the base model. Yeah, I can argue, which I have. I've done it on Twitter, done it here. Cold Blood can argue it too. But who are we to Digital Foundry? Like nobody has a bigger responsibility of protecting your brand than Sony. So what should have happened is, as my brother alluded, somebody should have been at the end of that conveyor belt. Oh, yep, PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced, great job. Yeah, PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced, great job. Yeah, PlayStation. Oh, hold on, what the fuck is this dog shit? What is this? Oh, fuck no, Silent Hill, no, take that back. PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced. PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced. What? Alan, wait. Oh, Remy, you better get your punk ass out of here. You come back next month.
Apparently, Moss. Apparently now a promise that it's gonna be Pro enhanced is already a reason for the Pro enhanced label. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done, bruh. Nah.
Corey,
you gotta be shitting me.
He says, I don't give a shit about platform warriors. I care about facts. The fact is that the last patch from October hasn't been there. Another Corey, it's not about you. Don't take this the wrong way, because we love you. You know what I'm saying? You the homie. You the man 50 grand. But when it comes to the the overall business of PlayStation and what they should and what they shouldn't do. We don't give a fuck what you think. We're talking about what's the best for PlayStation. We're not debating what Corey thinks. That doesn't make any fucking sense. We're not debating what one singular person thinks. We're debating what's the best for PlayStation. All right? So again, not to be taken the wrong way, taking offense. We're not debating what I prefer, what Cold Blood. We're talking about what makes the best business sense here. It is bad business practice to have this new technology that has already got the spears pointed at it from all these different sides, these haters, these journalists, all these other people, and it performs worse. You brought up GT7 and Call of Duty. Are they performing significantly worse than the base model? I would say no. Because if they did, Digital Foundry would be talking about them. They're not. You're bringing up something that does not equate. I agree there that yes, it shouldn't get a sticker unless it's patched. I agree with that, but they're not the problems right now. The bigger problem is you giving stickers to people who are actually running their games worse on your new hardware than it was on the base hardware. That's the problem. That is an additional problem too, but it's not going to get coverage. It's not going to hurt you. What is hurting you, or like Cold Blood said, doesn't matter which mode, what's hurting you are games running worse at any juncture than they do on the base. That's the problem. So it's not about, oh, well, I don't give a shit about nobody. In the grand scheme of things, who gives a fuck what you think singularly, what I think, what Cold Blood thinks singularly? What is common sense best for business? What's common sense best for business is this not even being a factor, because you got Alex Bugaga, who plays a major role in a major entity on how your product is perceived. And you did that, not you, Corey. When I say you, I'm talking about PlayStation. They did that by giving them so much power, FTC and other places, that you don't give them ammo like that. That is bad, and it's an L. Bro, Cold Blood, one more. I know you're done, and we're going to move on. But if you could, one more time. Silent Hill in the performance mode, is it running better or worse for you on the Pro? Oh, the Cold Blood check out? Thank God. I think y'all done made Cold Blood check out. Yeah, y'all done made Cold Blood check out.
Oops.
Oh, no.
Again, I'm muted.
No, that's all right.
I said, performance-wise,
yes,
it runs a little bit smoother now.
Okay.
But the image quality is a fucking mystery to me. What the fuck happened there?
Yeah.
It looks like you're playing on the Steam Deck all of a sudden.
Yeah.
With all anti-aliasing fucking off. I'm like, hello?
You heard it. I'm someone who played it on both systems. He has no reason to lie. Just like everybody else that's reporting it, the Digital Foundry's talking about, Corey. Dear God, I mean,
bro, I wish I could tell you right now, go get Silent Hill 2 for the Pro. I wish I could, because I love the game. But I can't say that right now.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Right there.
It looks worse.
Right there.
I'm gonna try it again right now. And if that shit is still looking like that, bro, then we got a problem. Like I said, it's unacceptable.
Okay. Corey, your theories don't trump reality. I see you're a very theory-based person. Your theories don't trump reality. It's running worse. So there shouldn't, for a game, definitively, there's one thing if the patch is running late, but to that theory, a game at the very least is going to run slightly better, right? But according to the information that we're getting, there's something that's been installed. PSSR has been installed on Silent Hill. You're under the impression nothing was installed. Apparently something's installed because your theory is not running true, meaning that there's a PSSR glitch or a bug for that particular game, and right now the game should not have the label. That's it. That's it. All right, y'all, we got to get out of here because we kind of ran over. We'll spend more time talking. Moss,
just a second. I am in the game right now, and everything is shimmering.
Oh, you're breaking up a little. You said what? Say that again, Cold Blood.
I said I'm in the game right now, yeah?
Uh-huh.
And everything is shimmering like shit. This didn't happen on the standard, bro. Like, even if there was no patch, this is unacceptable. This is the performance mode, and it looks worse than the standard edition.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Corey, I don't know what else to tell you. Okay. So he's saying, no, there is not. It's fact. Okay. No. There is no ignorance here. The problem is that regardless of how you try to slice it, Corey, you can't win this argument. We got to go through this again. You can't win this argument. What you're saying, if it's true, makes it worse. Corey, you got to learn.
Okay.
You gotta learn
to be fair, no. Wait. To be fair to Corey, I'm gonna go ahead and disable the what you call it, this shit that makes every game run better or something, right? Let me look it up. Where was that again? Here. It says enhanced image quality for PS4 games, not PS5.
Not PS5. Yeah, that's PS4.
I'm still gonna turn it off, just to see if something changes. And if that motherfucker is still running like shit, then it's not even a patch. It's just literally it runs worse. What the fuck?
Corey, you're running with you're in the weeds right now. You're trying to win points by arguing something that's not the main thesis now. The main thesis now is it is running worse on the Pro than it is the base. If that is the case, it definitely should not have a label. It doesn't matter when a patch is coming, when it came, when it didn't. That doesn't matter. From the information we have, something was patched. But even if it wasn't patched, there should be no situation unless this thing that Cold Blood has toggled, if he toggles that off and that fixes it, okay.
Well, that doesn't look like it right now. I go back to the street where it was very apparent.
Okay. If that doesn't fix it, then it's like everybody else is saying. It performs worse on the Pro than it does the base. That's the argument. If something is performing worse, should it have a label? Absolute. Even if the enhancement is coming or not, it should not have it. The optics of that is horrible. What's your verdict on it, Cole? Is it still? Were you noticing any improvements?
It's the same shit.
Come on, bro. Like, Corey, you got to stop this shit. You got to stop it. I don't know why you wake up sometimes and you think you got to be PlayStation Defense Force. It's not working, bro. It's not working.
Like I actually want to go live and show them what the fuck I'm talking about.
You're talking about my ignorance. No,
it's
you're trying to score points. It doesn't matter. I'm going to side with you. I'm going to side with you and shut down this idiotic notion that you keep trying to push. And I get harsh sometimes because I know you're smarter than that. I can tell. I can tell by your vernacular. I can just tell you're smarter than that. You're trying to fit a square through a circle hole. Stop it. You are wasting the God-given talents of intelligence that you've been given, and I hate that fucking shit. Stop it. Regardless if it's been patched or not, it's performing worse on the Pro than it does on the base. Period. You're saying that way is possible, but you don't know. You don't have the fucking game to prove it either way. Your theory is wrong. You have someone right here who is arguing against a lot of the rhetoric out there about the PlayStation 5 Pro. We are not bots. There are countless examples that it's running worse. You're telling us it's worse. You're not saying, oh, I saw with my own eyes it's worse. You're theorizing it's not worse. You are wasting the God-given intelligence you were given to prove a point because you want to be some de facto lawyer for PlayStation. Stop it. Stop it. Please. Yeah, like he's talking to Post. You would think he was talking to Kid Smooth or Post up here. What are we doing? Stop it. Please, my brother. Please stop. It is running worse. Cold Blood can see it. Countless people can see it. That's why it's becoming a story. Everybody is lying.
Of course they are. Must be.
Yeah, there must be. Everybody's lying. Like the day before this even became a story, you were on here, Cold Blood, when you first came back from your trip, right? Before this even became a story, and you said, "What the hell happened?"
Yep.
To Silent Hill. But you're making it up.
It was pro degraded.
You're making it up.
Oh man.
Can we stop the bullshit? All right, you own the fucking game. Okay, then you're lying. Then you're lying. Because Cold Blood ain't lying, and the countless other people aren't lying. I digress. I gotta get to my.
We're gonna soon see if there's gonna be even a fucking patch for this game.
Yeah.
Because right now there is no patch and it looks worse. Yeah. That's the conclusion.
Corey, stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop. All right. With that said, we're out of here. I gotta go. I gotta go get these contractors. We will get together with you guys tomorrow, and we're gonna talk Xbox. And why is it that people are delusional about Xbox actually having a chance against PlayStation? Because they don't understand the marketplace. Porter Rock put out a great video over the weekend. I urge you guys to watch it. People don't understand why Xbox is losing. They have a horrible marketplace strategy. It's not about who sells the most single player games or first party games. People are not understanding that dynamic. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. With that said, we are out of here. Till next time, have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.